Go home. The bar is closed. Spending the majority of the night at a bar can be fun and relaxing. It's been spent with friends, but however, consider the safety of those that are driving around at these unearthly hours. Don't you think bar activity could be safer if performed at home? Adults and young adults should enjoy their binge drinking, but from the comfort of their own house. I'll address the dangers of after-hour bar drinking and potential loss of life after dark. One of the problems that is associated with drunk driving is that the number of offenders are increasing every day, from college students to especially young males and single adults that go out for late night dates. It happens everywhere, especially with college students. They go out with groups of friends and they just drink and they gotta get back to campus. And it also occurs in major cities that are active at night, such as Atlanta or even New York. So more lives are in danger because the number of offenders are increasing. Young adults are the majority of the offenders. The rate of drunk driving is the highest among the 21 and 25-year-olds, according to some statistics found on MAD. Males are more likely to drink than females as well. A lot of crashes happen after hours, and when I say after hours, it's between the hours of midnight and about 6 a.m. Fatal crashes are 4.5 times higher at night than they are during the day, and 2 in 3 people will be involved in a drunk driver accident at some point in their life. Some action must take place in order to fix the broken world of drunk drivers. One of the first ways we can fix this problem is to eliminate after-hour bars. Bars should no longer be allowed to stay open past 12:30 or even 1 o'clock. That eliminates the need to stay out late and drink, and it forces people to drink at home. It'd be a lot easier if people just drunk at home so they didn't have to get in a car to get home. Eliminate the hard liquor that they can assume at a certain time. People get drunk easier and faster off of hard liquor that's got 80% alcohol content, 100% alcohol content, than a simple 16-ounce beer. You can control the customer's intake of how much liquor and how much alcohol they consume, regardless of how much money they spend. One effective way that will help change this problem is to change all the bars nationwide at once. Don't allow the bars to change on their own time. Force all the bars to change so that way people can't bend the rules. Don't allow the bars to change when they're ready. It has to happen immediately. And also, it will help the bars create more revenue before midnight. Imagine a world with less danger and more safety. Just imagine with me for a minute. A family traveling back from visiting a family from afar. The only time they can drive home is at night, so the children will sleep quietly. Now imagine a drunk teenage boy entering his truck after spending some quality time with the boys at Cowboys, a club in Kennesaw. What is the likelihood that this boy will enter the interstate heading the wrong direction and have a head-on crash with the family van? The family is hopelessly lying on the ground interstate because the boy was under the influence. Bam. 4 lives lost just that quickly. Now think with me for a minute about those children who were going to graduate high school. Who were they going to be? After they graduate college, they could have been the one that cured cancer. We may never know because of the selfishness of one teenage boy. Now we can prevent further tragedies from happening by limiting the type and the amount of alcohol people can assume based on the time of the day, removing the potential of binge drinking and drunk driving. If people were forced to binge drink in the comfort of their own home, I promise the amount of people under the influence would drastically decrease. Let's work together to get these young and old promised futures. Young and old, a promised future. Many people, young and old, abuse their right to drink alcohol. People need to be reminded that their rights can be taken away and turned into a privilege if it guarantees the safety of the nation. Specifically, bars should be closed around midnight or 30 minutes after. Teenagers should be monitored more closely by their parents and should gain trustworthy and honest friends. Adults should move towards drinking and socializing in their house. It guarantees safety and causes them to spend less money. Bars should also be aware of their customers' consumptions. Even though I do not drink alcohol, my concern for others will never change. It might feel good to be tipsy, or even drunk, but no one else should be affected by that choice. Thank you.